Sup everybody, each month I love to look at games and try to glean the games coming from the glut and see if anything out there is worth actually diving into. Sit on back and let's discuss the games of August 2022, which won't go down in history as a packed month, but there are a few titles in here worth keeping an eye on. Make sure to hit the subscribe, notification, all button, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Number 1, Spider-Man. That's right, a game that came out on the PS4 ages ago. Spider-Man looked ahead of its time back then, and that's before Insomniac somehow cast Ray Traco Creato on the console and added ray tracing and all kinds of slick technical wizardry since then. Spider-Man takes to the city with the help of pretty much no one, fighting crime, trying to hide his identity, and meeting all manner of villains through the 12-plus hour game. On PC, the developers have added a number of extras, including a high-definition ray tracing mode that's choosable if you have the PC with the horsepower. Insomniac knows their games, and Spider-Man was incredible. Seeing this on the PC should excite pretty much any fan, if only because that means Mod Nexus is going to be filled with a bunch of Let Mary Jane Die in That One Mission mod made specifically for me. It comes out in July from Insomniac, published by Sony. Cannot wait to see this one. Next up, Destroy All Humans Reprobed, a remake of the original game from Pandemic and THQ. The remake for Destroy All Humans brings back our pissy little alien friend. Returning to the swinging 60s, taking revenge on the KGB for blowing up his mothership, you have to form alliances with members of all the other species that you came to pretty much enslave just to get away. This is developed by Black Forest and THQ Nordic. Destroy All Humans comes out August 30th, and while the prior title's first remake, another third-person action shooter, didn't set any expectations super high, it does look like Destroy All Humans 2 is getting a much larger, more creative, and more detailed remake. And feature-packed as it is, let's hope that this remake is better than the prior one. Crypto is a hilarious character, but at times it feels like they never really know what to do with him. I'm excited to see if they've figured it out on this re-release. And that brings us to Saints Row. So as you guys know, I did a preview, and you can see it on the channel, of this reboot recently. And while the jury's still out on how the game will completely pan out, I'm actually excited to take it for a spin again and go through the full game. Saints Row was known for balls-out crazy comedy and a dark sense of humor, as well as some seriously racy subject matter. In today's day and age, I'm not 100% sure how all that would play out or go down if it was identical to the original games, but it's not. It actually looks like it's going more towards the original Saints Row, trying to reboot it in something that is at least a little bit more realistic, rebooting it in an absolutely new location with new enemies and friends as well as new activities. Saints Row always went head-to-head with GTA. Now it's going to go head-to-head with, well, pretty much nobody. Sometimes opponents are made better by the competition, and it'll be fascinating to see if that's true here when it comes to Saints Row in August, exclusive to the Epic Store on PC and, of course, the consoles. Let's hope whatever fan base is left, even if it's a cult following, will continue to check out that game and get rewarded. Speaking of cults, Cult of the Lamb. This casts players in the role of possessed lambs saved from annihilation by some kind of ominous stranger. They have to repay their debt by building a loyal following in his name. You start your own cult in the land of false prophets. You venture out to diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of woodland followers, and you spread your word to become the one true cult. It's got randomly created worlds, tons of enemies, and boss battles against rival cult leaders. It's all in this weird 2.5 paper-style graphic presentation that really does look incredible. And now that I'm done reading the Steam description, I've checked out this game a little bit, and so have people on the podcast, and they adore it. They absolutely love it and consider it one of the better demos that's come out this year. This game's developed by Massive Dive Monster, who made Never Give Up and Adventure Pals, both of which actually have very positive ratings on Steam. Cult of the Lamb comes out mid-August, and it really seems like a game to completely keep an eye out for. A title that offers that sort of quirky weirdness of Pool Panic, but hopefully with better control. And moving on from there to a title that's near and dear to my heart, and that is 2 Point Campus. Now, 2 Point Hospital is an incredible management game. 1 part humor, 3/4 part brain tease, trying to get the most out of a hospital and its overworked staff. Here, you're building the university of your dreams instead in 2 Point Campus. The sim with a twist from the makers of 2 Point Hospital. You're going to build the campus, hire staff, run an academic institution, all packed with different courses and following those characters as they go through it. One of the best elements of these games is the continued depth as you go through the title. Deeper and deeper, there's still more and more stuff, no matter how long you play. For the first time here, you're going to build in the great outdoors. You develop your own educational campus environment. You put people into it. You house top teaching facilities, and you get to decide where all the buildings go, placing foundations, all the different items like trees, etc. And after you're done kitting out your campus, all the kids are going to come to it, and you can see exactly how it goes. Controlling salaries, controlling the teachers, and hopefully controlling a couple of the kids. You get to sit back and watch how all this comes together, or it doesn't come together. It really depends on if you played 2 Point Hospital before and you know what these games are looking for. I like them. They're really enjoyable to play, and I cannot wait to play 2 Point Campus. I think that these games are really pretty much just like The Sims, except actually good, and they work day one. Also, I can't be the only one surprised how often Sega is now coming up in conversations about good games. Seems like an odd time to be alive. And it comes out August 9th and is made by 2 Point Studios and published by Sega. But that is not all. We got another one coming up, Lost in Play. It looks incredible. This is by Happy Juice Games and published by Joystick. This is a 2D point and click told with no voices, just animations, as you play Toto and Gao, who have to escape a creepy futuristic fantasy land by working together with characters and creatures you find in the game world. The characters explore this enchanted forest of horned beasts, start a rebellion in goblin villages, and help a team of frogs free a sword from the stone. A lot of it is tongue-in-cheek kind of humor. The reason this looks so good to me is it plays like an interactive cartoon, with the action and moment-to-moment gameplay pushing you forward through the animation. I don't know if this is going to work, but it looks incredible. It looks just like the kind of games that I always hoped we'd be seeing on Steam. A bit like Gravity Falls in the animation department, with some of the same archetypes. This game might be one of the top games I'm looking forward to this year. It's surprising looking, and I just want to get my hands on it to see how it plays and how it comes together. These are the type of titles that excite me to sit down and just play on a weekend and absolutely enjoy myself. And I gotta say, Lost in Play was an absolute stunner when I saw it. The animation, the way the characters look, and the different ways you get information about what you need to do in the game world looks awesome. Happy Juice has made nothing else ever, but I have to say, after seeing this, I really don't care. And that's it for me. I'd like to know what you guys think. What are your games of this August that you're looking forward to? Put them in the comments. The first 1,000 people who respond will be the first 1,000 people to have responded. You can be on that special, absolutely incredible list, or you can join the Patron. The Patron is a place just for secrets. You come in there, you're going to learn the secrets of the universe. You're going to have awesome times talking to awesome people and probably just be a better person for it regardless, or, just help the channel. Anyway, that's it for me. Peace out. And I hope you enjoy your week.